Hi everyone, I am super excited to be with you guys today. I'm going to move this down just a little bit. The lighting in here is a little off. I am trying to figure out what we need to do. Let's see here. Okay, that looks better. It's not so washed out. So I have some super exciting news. I'm going to really quickly, hold on, send this over to my VIP group. If I can get my iPad to cooperate. Okay, nope, it's being weird again. It's doing that weird thing that I was doing the other day. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to send this over to my VIP group. If you are not in my VIP group and you are not a designer, you are going to want to be over there because I could do so many different things over there that I can't do here. Today is February 6th. Crazy, it's already the 6th. Okay, so trying to get it to come up, guys. This is just, it's irritating me a little bit. It's being weird. So we are going to talk about some new products that were launched on the 2nd. And I am super excited to get into these projects with you guys. So let's see. Let's close that out. See if okay. All right. So we now have ink singles. I'm so beyond excited. Okay. We've always had these cool paste singles. Now we have them in ink. Before you could only get ink in a jar. Now we can actually get ink in singles. So all of the colors that we have available right now, currently, are black velvet. I'm going to pull these out so I can show you guys. We have black velvet. We have meadow, bumblebee, which is a really, really pretty yellow. We have Couture coral, bright white, Couture teal. Let's see here so I can show you guys. Cadet blue, shimmer gold, and candy apple red. So today we are actually going to use probably meadow. We might be doing black velvet. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a couple different little, these are our chalk iron-on patches. So these are canvas, just like our banners. They have a material back here on the back that you can iron it on. I always recommend that everyone, if you want them to stay permanently, you sew them on as well. If you don't sew them on, the towel or whatever you're putting them on cannot be washed because it will come off. So this little towel right here, you would want to put it on there, iron it on, and then sew it. And on the patches, it tells you like all of the care instructions, all of the how to do everything. So that's awesome. So we're going to use our Lots of Love minis, and we're going to use our You Got This minis. We're just going to take a couple of each. We're going to sit them on this piece of our ink mat. I cut this apart. So this is actually an ink mat that's been cut. We have this plastic, if I can get it off, that protects it. And this can be washed also with a Clorox wipe or water. And I'm just going to actually stick these down onto this. Let me move you guys down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now this is a sticky mat. Look, it is very sticky. So you're going to want to really be careful. So we're going to use a couple of these new minis. All So to cut them apart, you're going to want to use transfer trimmers because these are specially made for our transfers so they don't stick. I'm trying to be extremely careful because I don't want my transfers to stick to that ink mat. And so I'm not going to actually put these on the towel live because I'm not going to actually be heat setting these yet. We're going to do the everything will be okay. I'm going to put that on there. Let me make sure it'll fit. It looks like it will. We're going to do... I'm trying to look at these other ones. That's all we're going to do with that one. I can see everyone popping on. I just can't see comments. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I will try and answer them as soon as I can. If you have any, like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know. All right, we are going to do the everything is going to be okay. We are going to do this cute little sun. These are our Watts of Love minis. So every order of these minis, $2 of the cost goes to Watts of Love, which is just amazing. And let's do the Plant Happiness and Gather Love because we're doing this on a towel that has flowers. Now you can get towels anywhere. I always do them from like the dollars or the bullseye section at Target, or Dollar Tree's got some towels. You just want to make sure that they're a good material before you go to do them. Like, you don't want them to be microfiber really, because it's not going to really stick to microfiber very well. But if you're doing it on a patch, I suppose that would work. As long as you're not doing it directly. Which you could do that also. You can actually chalk or ink right on that actual surface. So we are going to use the Black Velvet and the Meadow. Let me get out all my tools here. We got mini squeegees, a multi-tool, a detail tool. And we're going to use Bumblebee also because I want that sun to be Bumblebee. Now, when you mix up your ink, you just kind of do it the same way as paste. You just kind of move it around inside, and then you're going to want to push it down to the bottom. Pushing it down to the bottom, okay? You're going to do the same thing with paste singles, so just an FYI. Pushing this down to the bottom. Now, I'm using separate scissors because I don't use my transfer trimmers for anything other than the transfers. So you're just going to cut a little corner and pull out some paste trays. And you're just going to put a little bit of it in. Okay, we did not cut a big enough hole. Hold on, guys. Okay. I'm just going to pull a little bit of that out. Put it on a tray. You don't need a lot of ink. I'm going to tell you that right now. These are probably way more than what I actually need, which is awesome budget-wise, right? Okay. So now we have all three of our colors, and we are going to not fuzz, and this is the reason why. Because when you're doing an ink project, you want that transfer to be extremely sticky. You do not want it to be fuzzed. so this one, because I know that's the top, sun, top. And I'm going to do Watts of Love because I know that that one goes to Watts of Love. So we're going to put these transfers on. I stick them down onto our surface. I will put a cart link on how to get all of these goodies. And then we're just going to dip into the ink. With ink, you always want to start just off of that silk screen. And you want to go in one direction. Okay, you don't want to go side to side. It's not the same as our paste. You want to go up and down or left to right. That is it. See, I told you guys I got too much. And there's that cute little sun. Now we're going to do the Everything Will Be Okay. And we're going to do that in black velvet. I'll grab another mini squeegee here. You just want to make sure you're pushing that ink through that silk screen. That's what you want to make sure you're doing. One of the great things about working with our inks is they take a little bit longer to dry. So you can work a little bit slower than you would with our paste. I'm going to pull all this extra off. Set that there. And everything is going to be okay. And then we're going to do the plant one. Now the plant one, we're going to use a little bit of the meadow and a little bit of the black velvet. So this is how we're going to do it. We'll do all of this in black velvet. So I'm actually going to use my multi-tool. I'm going to pull all of this extra that we have off. Sorry about that, guys.
Someone is at the front door.
My echo is right here on my table. And then we're going to kind of go just a little bit over. And of course it's going to get my dogs barking. Real life. Gotta love it. Right? Okay. So we got that. Now we're going to take the meadow with our detail tool. We're just going to push that through. This cute little plant. Looks like a little succulent to me. That's what I would call it. So, our ink is amazing, and thankfully now we have ink singles. So you don't have to buy a whole jar. If you're just wanting to try ink, you totally can. My fingers are stuck. You can totally just buy the singles. There is a cute little plant. Okay, so I'm going to pull these off of this backer. They're going to roll a little bit, which is fine. You're going to want to let them sit for 24 to 48 hours to dry. Oh no, that one, the backer piece came right off. I can glue that back on, that's not a problem. And then you are going to, hold on, let me find, where did I put that? I must have fallen. It's okay. I'll set this off to the side so I can put the backer back on that. And you're going to let these dry. You're going to let them sit and dry. And then you are going to take these cute little, how cute are those, right? And you're going to let them sit for 24 to 48 hours. And then you can take them and sew them on. I'd iron them on first and then sew them on. You don't necessarily need the ink mat, for that, for this project necessarily, but I always use an ink mat because it's always good to have an ink mat. And then the packets, these, you're going to want to close them. So what I suggest you do is you close them down and then like put a pin on it or a clothespin or a paper clip of some sort. Stick them in a Ziploc bag so they don't dry out because you don't want to lose that ink. Our ink is semi-permanent, but it does come off with water. So like I have it all over my hands and I'll show you guys how to clean that up in just a second. Let me show you guys how to clean this up. So I'm going to use baby wipes because I don't have any water in my chalk room. These are 99% water. See, it's gone. So little kids can do this too. It's a lot of fun. It's a really fun project for kids. It's a fun project for adults. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I will put in the how to get all of these goodies that we used here today in the cart link. Of course, as you want to, you can take things out of the cart link or add things to it. And you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you all again tomorrow for another cool chalk couture design. All right, guys, talk to you later.